Hello everyone, good morning and namaste. It's me Arjun Pokhrel, science teacher of Sagarmatha Secondary School. Dear students, welcome to you all in my online class. Today I am here with another session of the online class of class 8 science, and the chapter is pressure. Okay, dear students, how are you? I hope you all are fine, you all are healthy, and you all are watching my class regularly, and I hope you all are staying at your home, and I am very happy for your active participation in my online class. And dear students, without further delay, let's begin today's class. Dear students, in the previous class, we had discussed about atmospheric pressure. Okay, that is the pressure exerted by the atmosphere, and its value is 760 mmHg. Okay, 760 mmHg in the at the sea level. Okay, its value is 760 mmHg at the sea level, and this is also known as 1 atmosphere. Okay, this is also known as 1 atmosphere. And in this class, I will be discussing on the topic that is a variation of atmospheric pressure with altitude. Okay, as the altitude increases, atmospheric pressure decreases. Higher altitudes have a lower atmospheric pressure, and lower altitudes have a higher atmospheric pressure. Okay, effect of gravity is less at high altitude. Okay, effect of gravity is less at high altitude. Gravity is the force that is exerted by the earth. Okay, gravity is the force that is exerted by the earth, and effect of gravity is less at high altitude. As the altitude increases, then after atmospheric pressure also decreases. Okay, and there is thin atmosphere compared to the sea level. This reduces density of the air as well as atmospheric pressure. Okay, here you can see, okay, in this diagram, in the at the sea level, okay, molecules are very close to each other. Okay, the density of the air is very high. Okay, as we go up or in the high altitude, molecules are far from each other. Okay, molecules are far from each other, and there is less density of the air. Okay, and atmospheric pressure also decreases. At high altitude, effect of gravity is less. Okay, and the density of the air is also less. Okay, and atmospheric pressure also less at the high altitude. Dear students, so atmospheric pressure decreases with increase in altitude. Atmospheric pressure decreases with increase in altitude. Okay, because as the altitude increases, the density of the air decreases. Okay, as the altitude increases, density of the air decreases, and as the altitude increases, the effect of gravity also decreases. Okay, due to which atmospheric pressure decreases as the altitude increases. So atmospheric pressure decreases with increase in altitude, and while flying aeroplanes and jet planes at high altitude, the air pressure inside them is maintained. Okay, for comfortable breathing, not okay, breathing of the passengers, not breathing, 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 breathing of the atmospheres. Okay, जेट प्लेनहरूमा यात्रा गर्दा अलिकति जब प्लेनहरू अलिकति हाई एल्टिच्युडबाट प्लेनहरू उड्न थाल्छ, ओके, त्यस्तो बेलामा के हुन्छ भन्दा बाहिरको एटमोस्फियर र भित्रपट्टिको प्लेनको एटमोस्फियरको बिचमा इम्ब्यालेन्स हुँदा प्यासेन्जर्सहरूलाई सास फेर्न अलिकति गाह्रो हुन्छ। ठिक छ, त्यसको कारणले गर्दा त्यो के गर्छ भन्दा यो एरोप्लेन भित्रको एटमोस्फियरिक प्रेसर के गरेको हुन्छ, ब्यालेन्स गरेको हुन्छ। Okay, while flying aeroplanes and jet planes at high altitude, the air pressure inside them is balanced. Inside the jet plane, inside the aeroplane is balanced, due to which passengers can easily breathe. Okay, passengers can easily breathe inside the aeroplane. Okay, at high altitude, it is common experience to have nose bleeding. अलिकति धेरै एल्टिट्युडहरुमा ओके माउन्टेन रिजनहरुमा क्लाइम्बिङ गर्न जाँदाखेरि पनि नोज ब्लिडिङ हुने सम्भावना हुन्छ ओके one thing that you need to remember we know that atmosphere exerts pressure okay but we do not feel such a high atmospheric pressure that is 760 mm as the atmospheric pressure atmospheric pressure भए पनि हामीले फिल गर्दैनौं किन त भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो बडीको प्रेसरले एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसरलाई के गर्छ इन्काउन्टर गर्छ ब्यालेन्स्ड गरेर राख्ने काम गर्छ okay our body pressure and atmospheric pressure these two pressure acts in the opposite direction okay due to which we do not feel atmospheric pressure okay हाम्रो बडीको ब्लड प्रेसर ठीक छ हाम्रो बडीको ब्लड प्रेसरले एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसरलाई के गर्ने काम गर्छ इन्काउन्टर गर्ने काम गर्छ ब्यालेन्स गर्ने काम गर्छ दैट्स व्हाई we do not feel atmospheric pressure but actually in the high altitude nose bleeding okay it is a common experience to have nose bleeding अलिकति हाई एल्टिट्युडमा गइसकेपछि नोज बढेन किन ब्लिडिङ हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट क्वेशन छ ध्यान दिएर सुन्नुस् जस्तो हाम्रो बडीको प्रेसर त नर्मली फिक्स नै छ ओके तर जब एल्टिट्युड बढ्दै जान्छ तब के हुन्छ एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसर घट्दै जान्छ डेन्सिटी अफ एयर घट्दै जान्छ एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसर पनि घट्दै जान्छ ठीक छ जब हाम्रो बडीको प्रेसर र यो एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसर ब्यालेन्स हुँदैन त्यसपछि हाम्रो बडीको प्रेसर बढी भयो ठीक छ ब्लड प्रेसर हाम्रो बडीको ब्लड प्रेसर ब्लडको कुरा गरिरहेको छु म ओके र एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसर के भयो कम भयो हुने बित्तिकै के हुन्छ त भन्दा हाम्रो प्रेसर के हुन्छ हाई प्रेसरबाट लो प्रेसरतिर फ्लो हुन पर्ने भयो ओके न त्यसपछि के भयो त भन्दा हाम्रो बडीको डिफरेन्ट पार्ट्सहरु मध्ये यो नोजमा जुन यो सानो सानो भेन्सहरु छ ठीक छ क्यापिलरीजहरु छ त्यो क्यापिलरीजहरुमा के हुन्छ भन्दा त्यो नोजको क्यापिलरीजहरु एकदमै पातलो किसिमको क्यापिलरीजहरु हुन्छ जुन थिक वाल पनि हुँदैन ठीक छ जसको कारणले गर्दा त्यही क्यापिलरीजहरु फुट्न जान्छ किन भन्दा हाम्रो बडीको प्रेसर बढी भयो ब्लड प्रेसर र एटमोस्फेरिक प्रेसर कम भयो निबित्तिकै के भयो क्यापिलरीजहरु फुट्यो जसको कारणले नोज ब्लिडिङ हुन्छ ठीक छ एट हाई एल्टिट्युड the external atmospheric pressure is lower than the external atmospheric pressure is lower than the atmospheric pressure with our body okay at high altitude the external atmospheric pressure is lower than the not atmospheric pressure within our body okay here slightly error not atmospheric okay not atmospheric at high altitude the external atmospheric pressure is lower than the pressure within our body and this results bursting of the thin capillaries in the nose and bleeding occurs from the nose so at a high altitude it is common experience to have nose bleeding okay so at a high altitude it is a common experience to have nose bleeding okay passenger in the jet plane can breathe normally though air pressure is very low in the stratosphere okay stratosphere is the one of the layer of the atmosphere okay first layer troposphere then after stratosphere okay passenger in the jet plane can breathe normally though air pressure is very low in the stratosphere okay it is because simple answer it is because air pressure inside the jet plane is artificially balanced okay air pressure inside the jet plane is artificially balanced so passengers can easily breathe inside the jet plane another question astronauts okay were specially designed okay pressure suits in space okay space ma jun yatra गर्ने astronauts हरु हुन्छन् तिनीहरुले प्रेसर specially designed pressure suits हरु लगाएका हुन्छन् किन okay because there is no atmosphere in the space okay and the internal blood pressure of the astronauts becomes higher than the external pressure except body ko blood pressure त धेरै हुने भयो बाहिरपट्टिको एटमोस्फियर नभएपछि प्रेसरै हुने भएन okay and it may cause blood vessels to rupture okay due to imbalance in the pressure so the continuous bleeding may lead to the death so astronauts wear specially designed pressure suits in the space okay once again there is no atmosphere in the space स्पेसमा एटमोस्फियर हुँदैन and the internal blood pressure of the astronauts becomes higher than the external pressure. बडीको ब्लड प्रेसर बाहिरपट्टि प्रेसरै नभएपछि त्यसको कम्पेयरमा के भयो हायर जस्तो देखियो. ओके, सो इट मे कज ब्लड भेसल्स टु रप्चर. ब्लड भेसल्सहरु बडीको ब्लड भेसल्सहरु प्रेसर बडीमा बडी क्रिएट भएको भएर रप्चर हुने हो, फुट्ने भयो. ठीक छ. एन्ड द कन्टिन्युअस ब्लिडिङ मे लिड टु द डेथ. रप्चर भएपछि रगत खेर जाने भयो एन्ड कन्टिन्युअस ब्लिडिङ मे lead to death. So astronauts wear specially designed pressure suits in space. Okay, dear students, some of the importance of atmosphere. It helps us to suck cold drinks using straw pipe. Okay, it helps to fill ink in pen. Pen ma ink pen ma ink fill garnako लागि काम गर्छ. It helps to fill medicine in syringe, especially in the medical. Okay. And it also helps to pump air into the tube. Okay, cycle ma hawa halne belama त्यो बेलामा पनि काम लाग्छ. And it helps to pump water out, not out, okay, out from underground. OUT out. जमिन मुनिको पानी बाहिर जुन धाराबाट हामी निकाल्छौं, ओके, त्यो पनि कलबाट निकाल्छौं, त्यो पनि के भयो एटमोस्फियरिक प्रेसरकै आधारमा बनेको हुन्छ. Okay, dear students, only this much for today. I will come with next video tomorrow. Thank you for watching.
And it's part of the Year 9 science curriculum. Is what we're going to do is we're heating up a little bit of water in the bottom, and as we heat the water up, it changes phase from liquid to gas, and that gas fills that space, and all of the inside gets really hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch the gas off, and we're going to close the lid, and we're going to put the hose pipe on. And what should happen is that because the volume expanded when it was hot, and then it changes back from water vapor to water liquid, it's going to create a whole lot of, it needs less space, and it won't be able to suck air in because the lid is going to be on, and then it's going to collapse in. So I think we're pretty close to being there. So maybe Mr. Hodgson and Mr. Briscoe, we can just take the gas out.
Hi, Miss Hatcher.
Here out of the way.
Tell me when to start.
Guys, may as well start when he gets the hose out.
Stand your ground, free.